Watered down drinks, skunky beer, cheap mixers. Ugh, gross.
I bought the cheapest drink package I've ever seen, and it went pretty much how I expected it to. How bad was it? Let's see.
Hey there, cruisers. Welcome back to Cruising with KK, where we explore all the best and sometimes surprising parts of cruising. Today, I'm spilling the tea, or maybe the pina colada, on the absolute cheapest drink package I've ever enjoyed on a cruise ship. We're diving into what's included, how it stacks up against other cruise lines, and even some things you'll want to watch out for. Let's get started. Drink packages are not cheap. In fact, many times the package costs more than the cruise itself. How crazy is that? Royal Caribbean's package runs about $65 to $100 a day. Carnival is typically in the $60 to $70 per day range, while Norwegian typically cracks the century mark more than $100 per day. Specials and certain sailings might have you pay a little more or a little less for all the drinks you care to drink, or whatever the cruise line's daily limit is. But I found a whale of a deal on MSC Cruises. It felt like I just discovered buried treasure because I paid significantly less than any of those. What did my drink package include? We'll start with beer. MSC offered more than 15 different beers aboard, from Blue Moon to Bud Light, Angry Orchard to Guinness, and everything in between. The Seashore featured plenty of brews for a beer lover to enjoy. For the wine lover, the package included multiple offerings of each variety of wine. For cocktails, the package included drinks priced at $10 and below. MSC Cruisers tip: if you ordered anything that was more expensive, you paid the difference. That's a change from the past when you paid the full price. In the past, an $11 drink cost you $11. Now it costs $1 with the package. Fortunately, I found MSC's drink prices incredibly reasonable. At $10 or below, I enjoyed Bloody Marys, mojitos, daiquiris, martinis, and more. Much, much more. Other drinks you could order in the package included mudslides, a Long Island tea, Cosmos, mimosa, gin fizz, and one of my favorites, frozen Toblerone. On an MSC cruise, you have to try a frozen Toblerone. Let me know in the comments what your favorite MSC drink is. Prefer something non-alcoholic? There are unlimited sodas, juices, and even specialty coffees. MSC's drink package also includes a selection of bottled water, which is a must-have when you're out exploring these gorgeous ports. There were a pair of protein shakes you could order too. Watered down drinks, skunky beer, cheap mixers. Did I find any of that? Not at all. Sure, some bartenders were light pourers, but some were heavy pourers. I found the drinks on the strong side much more often than I found drinks on the light side. I have another video that talks about whether or not a drink package is worth it and how it's more than just math. For me, a cruise is about relaxation, not stress. Fun, not worrying about money. My attitude is totally different with a drink package versus without. I think yours will be too. Without a drink package, you'll be worried about every drink you buy, debating whether it's worth another $10 to $15. You'll stress over the final bill on disembarkation day. And trying something new? Forget about it. You'll stick to your favorite drink all cruise long, avoiding the risk of not liking something new. That doesn't sound relaxing or fun. That sounds stressful, and that's why whether or not to get the drink package isn't a simple math question. Part of the joy of cruising is indulging in the little luxuries. A drink package can make your cruise feel all-inclusive. It's not just about the math, it's about how you want to enjoy your vacation. With a drink package, you'll try drinks on the menu that sound great, but you'd never try if you were paying for them. Without a drink package, you're not spending good money to try something new. And if you order something terrible, without a drink package, you're sucking it down anyway. With a drink package, you can dump it and order something different. The package gives you a chance to try new things. You might find a new favorite cocktail, beer, or wine. Enough about that. Here's the incredible part. How much did the drink package aboard this MSC cruise cost? It was less than half of the cheapest drink package found on any other ship. It was $30 a day. No kidding. You heard that right, $30 per day. And what makes it even better? It included gratuity. So for less than the cost of 3 drinks, remember you get hit with a gratuity charge when ordering a la carte, I purchased the drink package. For a 4-night cruise, I paid $120 for the package. Want to know the crazy part? It actually wasn't the cheapest I've seen it per day. The cruise was in late 2024. Drink prices on a few 7-day cruises around the same time were $25 a day. Think about it. The drink package of that cruise was $175 for the week, where that same package would cost more than $700 on other cruise lines. But wait, what's the catch? There's always a catch, right? There was a catch. I shared a room, so the other person in the room was required to get a package. That's pretty much standard fare on the high seas, regardless of cruise line. Yes, there are stories of people calling with a doctor's note that your wife is pregnant, or other similar type stories, but for the most part, cruise lines require a second person to get a drink package if the first passenger does. For MSC cruise veterans, I'll note, I found the cruise line has greatly expanded the number of temporary bars around the ship. My first couple of cruises aboard MSC, I encountered long lines waiting to get a drink. But thanks in part to these pop-up bars, I rarely had to wait long at all for a cocktail. My top tip for scoring a cheap drink package aboard MSC, buy it during the booking process. I've never seen the drink package cheaper than during the booking process. It's always priced substantially higher when you buy it later, whether that's between the time you book it and board or while on board. You'll come across some fellow cruisers who report they received the drink package and possibly Wi-Fi for free. That's kind of true, but not really. MSC runs specials all the time that tout free drink packages. But when you go through the booking process, it's never the same price as booking the cruise without the drink package as it is with booking it. Ever. If they use a travel agent, they never see the difference in pricing. For reference, I paid $191 for the cruise. So for the 4-night cruise with the drink package, I paid a grand total of $311. Crazy, right? So there you have it, the cheapest drink package I've ever enjoyed on a cruise. 2025 update. And the arrival of 2025 brings an update to MSC's beverage package, and it's not a good one. MSC offered 3 packages in the past: the Easy Package, Easy Plus, and the Premium Package. The one I just talked about was the Easy Plus. It's the one that MSC always included in the booking process. Unfortunately, the Easy and Easy Plus packages are no more. Now the cruise line, in essence, only offers the Premium Package. The Premium Package does offer premium drinks, covering drinks up to $16, but it comes at a premium price too. Keep an eye on specials and the price of the package during the booking process. If history repeats itself, and it has a tendency to with MSC, the price point during the booking process will likely remain the least expensive. Thanks for checking out Cruising with KK. Do you mind hitting both the like and subscribe button? It would be a huge help. I offer all kinds of cruise tips, tricks, and reviews to help your next cruise be the best yet. Thank you. Until next time, cheers to smooth seas and even smoother cocktails.